morning, everybody. Mac here. Welcome back to the show. We are at week 5 of our Target Fall Geek Out, and today is Hasbro Day. But before we go on with that, I just wanted to give a quick update on some things that came up, well, at least one thing that came up in prior weeks. McFarlane Toys, their Venom Autograph Series figure is sold out. However, the Call of Duty Spawn, one of the Call of Duty Spawns at least, I haven't been able to find the other one, but this one, the sort of like commando looking Spawn that is also autographed by Todd, that is still available, time of recording, that is still available for pre-order. So if you're one of the collectors that really likes the autographed pieces, then this one is still available. I understand the appeal to something like this because actually I'm one of the ones that bought one of the autographed Spawns, mainly because, one of the autographed Venoms, mainly because, like, it's Todd, it's Venom, you know, he kind of invented that figure. But, like I said, that one is sold out. Commando is still up for sale, or still up for pre-order. Now, on to today's drops, that there are 3 coming from Hasbro for the Marvel Legends line. Unfortunately, nothing for my beloved G.I. Joe. I was kind of thinking there might be like a Tiger Force surprise release, and even though I don't collect Tiger Force anymore, it would still be cool to see something, maybe something new, who knows. But what we have is Marvel Legends today, and well, Marvel Legends and Transformers. So let's start with the Transformers, that they are Studio Series Transformers, and we are getting, what are we getting? Overload and the Deluxe Class Dark of the Moon Soundwave. Now, I'm not entirely sure who Overload is. I don't remember him. I haven't seen all of the movies, but he looks like a big chunky boy. Lots of red in there. But the Deluxe Class Soundwave is actually kind of cool. I liked Soundwave and Dark of the Moon. I thought he looked really good. He sounded pretty cool. But that is what is up for pre-order today for Transformers. Once again, time of recording, it's early Friday morning. I don't know what the prices are, so I can't really comment on that because I don't even know what the price range for Transformers is these days anymore. But moving on to Marvel Legends, we got 2 that I have a feeling are going to sell out pretty quickly, because the first one that we got is X-Men 97 Wolverine. And I guess you can never have too many Wolverines because they've had a lot of Wolverines coming out lately, it seems. Understandably so as well. But this is for X-Men 97, and I know that line has been fairly popular. The series, the first season, was pretty incredibly popular too. So he looks pretty good. Bright colors, real bright colors. Almost looks like a metallic on like the shoulder pads and the gauntlets. Anything that has sort of like that off blue, that aquamarine blue, looks very shiny, very metallic on him. But I think it's pretty good. Like, he also has like the big exaggerated helmet wings or mask wings, just like he has in the cartoon. I think it's a pretty cool sculpt. I can see collectors wanting to pick this up, even if you're not into the X-Men 97 line. I could totally see people wanting to pick this one up. And then the last one that they have today for Hasbro is Venom Pool. And correct me if I'm wrong, isn't this based off of a Build-A-Figure from a few years back? Because I seem to remember this look before, but I think this one is brighter, maybe has new hands that go with him. But I thought this was a Build-A-Figure, and he's a big boy. I don't know the storyline. I don't know how comic accurate it is, but it's Venom. And it's Deadpool, and it's Venom inhabiting Deadpool. I can totally see this one being a hot seller, especially if you missed out on that Build-A-Figure from a few years ago. Can't really tell much about it because all I'm looking at is the smaller image. Hold on, let me see if I can zoom in on it a little bit. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced that this is basically a play on that Build-A-Figure, because in the promotional shots, if you zoom in, you can see the legs are pinned, and I'm pretty sure the arms are pinned too. And it feels like if they were going to redo this, it would have been with the new pinless tech, but I'm pretty sure this is a rehash of the Build-A-Figure. Not a Marvel Legends collector, don't take me at gospel on that, but that's just from what I'm seeing, I'm pretty sure that's what's happening right here. So that is week 5 of the Target Fall Geek Out. The only price that I'm even going to guess at is Wolverine. I'm guessing it's going to be at the $25 price point, the $24.99 price point. The other three, the 2 Transformers and Venom Pool, not even going to try and guess on that. Now that we're done with that, let's move on to something else that started up, I believe it was this week actually. That Big Bad Toy Store is celebrating their 25th anniversary, and they're doing 25 days of exclusives, basically, which is just insane to me. That if you look at their landing page here, you can see that they've released 2 already, which we'll talk about in a second. But then there's all these silhouettes of new releases that are coming out. Some of them are pretty obvious. You can tell what they are. Other ones are a little, I don't know, what's that? Don't know what that is. But 25 days of pre-orders, and 2 have come out already. The 2 we're going to talk about came out this week, and then the next one is coming out on October 1st. And I think there's 3 coming out on October 1st, which, who knows, maybe I'll do release videos for that, just like I am for this, as time rolls on. But the 2 that have been released so far, we're going to talk about the second one first because it's kind of cool, but I think the first one is pretty gnarly too. So the first one that we have is Jada Toys Street Fighter series, Ultra Street Fighter 2, the Final Challengers M. Bison Player 2 version at the 1/12 scale. Jada Toys Street Fighter series, I think, is taking everybody by surprise about how good it is and how popular it is. If it wasn't for the fact that I already have my wallet dedicated to too many lines as it is, I might have picked this up because, one, Street Fighter, if you are of a certain age and you grew up in an arcade, Street Fighter, especially Street Fighter 2, that's just ingrained in you. But the M. Bison one, the Player 2 M. Bison, that is a pretty rad paint scheme. That looks way cool. And they just released the other M. Bison. I think they just released him. Or maybe it was part of the last wave. I can't remember. But the M. Bison figure was really cool. This one looks really cool. Has that real big, heavy, wired cape that you can drape over his shoulders. 2 head sculpts, 2 sets of hands, additional gauntlets, and a blast effect for his energy attack, which is pretty cool. Oh no, it's not this. It fits over his fist for the punch. So he has 2 fists, 2 hands like this, the energy effect that goes over his hand. Oh, and those are additional shoulder pads. So you have the shoulder pads with the cape on, and you have the shoulder pads with the cape off. And the cape is wired if you look at these pictures. It comes in the standard arcade box packaging. Looks really cool. I really dig it. And if I was collecting Street Fighter, like I said, I think that would definitely be something that would be on my radar. $24.99 for that. Now, the first one that they released, which I haven't snagged one yet, but the more I think about it, the more I'm probably going to. 4 Horsemen, Stavros the Unwavering. This dude looks cool. I love the paint scheme. It's obviously Big Bad Toy Store's color scheme. Look at the heraldry on his chest. You can see it, BBTS. It's right there on the heraldry. They integrated it into the design of the figure. The coloring is awesome. The sword he has is awesome. I love the black with the bright red armor and tunic. This just looks cool, and I don't doubt. Once again, don't really collect Mythic Legions, but I don't doubt if this is basically the reuse of a buck from an existing Mythic Legions figure and weapons. But the color scheme, the cloth goods, the tunic, the armor, everything just looks really cool. And as far as exclusives go, this is one that I'm kind of like, I'm real into ones like this, because M. Bison that we just took a look at is cool, and if this really is an exclusive, Big Bad Toy Store is the only way to get it. But we've seen like store exclusives like that before. What I dig about this is the fact that the BBTS heraldry is on the chest, is the fact that the color scheme is Big Bad Toy Store's color scheme. Like, it's not just like an event exclusive, it is like part of the event. It is like, it just has that look that like you couldn't sell this one anywhere else other than for this event. I don't know if any of that is making sense, but I hope I'm getting across my meaning. That just because like it's just integral to like the event, because it is like a figure version of Big Bad Toy Store. I don't know. I know it's not making any sense, but I think you get where I'm coming from on that. I really dig the sword. I really dig the sculpt. I like that the armor and the cloth goods can all come off, and you can get sort of like this, let's pull this one up, sort of like this bare-chested warrior look. I think that is really cool. The accessories that he comes with, the weapons that he comes with. He has the shoulder armor. He has multiple sets of hands. He has a big sword, and he has a double-headed battle axe, which I think is really cool as well. So that is all that has been released so far. The next releases, like I said, are coming on October 1st. Yeah, and it is these guys right here. Now, just taking a guess from this side to this side, just taking a guess, I think the first one is definitely going to be something Turtles related, and by the foot that you can see shadowed there, and just the proportions in general, I think that's going to be a Loyal Subjects IDW TMNT figure. I'm guessing, I'm hoping that maybe it's the Last Ronin, their version of the Last Ronin, just because he has all the different weapons hanging off of him. I don't know. That's just my guess. We'll have to wait and see. The 2-pack, I have no idea what that might be. I'm not even going to try and guess on that. And that last boy right there, that's a Transformer. I would put money on that being a Transformer. It might even be some version of Prime. I don't know. But that is definitely a Transformer. So my guesses for the first are going to be IDW Turtles, Don't Know, and the Transformers. What do you think they are? Oh, there is also a sweepstakes. This is new. You can enter the sweepstakes. I will leave a link to the landing page for this in the description below. Big Bad Toy Store 25th Anniversary Sweepstakes. Win up to $25,000 in cash and prizes. Tell us why you collect at www.bigbadtoystore.com to enter to win. And there is a enter sweepstakes link there as well. So there's a lot going on for Big Bad Toy Store. Entertainment Earth. Come on, guys. We got to do something like this too. Hey guys, Mac here from the future. I missed this when I was making the video. I didn't even think to check on it until I was doing the editing. But the Motu Origins Demo Man figure, the one that went up for sale on the 25th, this past Wednesday, is still available for sale on Mattel Creations' website. And it's not pre-order, it's for sale. I just thought I would tell you guys because I know these Mattel Creations exclusives sell out real fast, and some people that might have wanted it may have given up on it and figured it's not even worth checking. But there are still Demo Mans available for sale on Mattel Creations. Check it out. Link in the description below. Next week will be the final week for the Target Fall Geek Out. I have a feeling that it's going to be NECA because we know NECA has stuff coming out. NECA has some exclusives coming out for Target. I would be very surprised if they're not involved in this. So my prediction is for the final week, it's going to be NECA. Come on back next week and let's see if I'm right. Also, stay tuned to this channel because later on tonight, we are going to be having a Friday night game night, the first one in a while. We're going to sit down and play some Hero Quest, and we're going to use the Path of the Wandering Monk expansion pack that I picked up at RetroCon. Don't touch that dial. Before you go, please remember to do all the YouTube things, like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you already are a subscriber, what a legend you are. If you like what we do here and you want to help the channel grow, please consider becoming a member, whether through YouTube memberships or our coffee monthly subscription. Links to that in the description below. Both of them for $1 a month, you can get access to exclusive content, such as our monthly member exclusive video. This month is the Hasbro G.I.Joe Classified Series Stinger. So until next time, my friends, play well, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, thank you for watching.